Back to the new video, and you can see today we are going to talk about the peculiar feature of the parasitic platyhelminths. Okay, so the parasitic platyhelminth, the example includes the flatworms. Okay, they will exhibit the several peculiar adaptation. Okay, so why they exhibit the peculiar adaptation? In terms to thrive as parasite. Okay, so this will often occur at the expense of their host. Okay, so I will talk about the peculiar feature one by one. So the first peculiar feature is the specialized body structure. Okay, so what will happen, student? The parasitic platyhelminth, okay, so they will have the flat ribbon like bodies. Okay, so this flat ribbon like bodies, it will ensure the maximum surface area for absorbing the nutrition. Okay, so student, they are parasitic. It means that they have to be dependent on the parasite. Okay, on their host. Okay, so they will absorb all their nutrition from their host only. So this, when the species is absorbing the nutrient resource of the particular organism on which it is feeding, then that mode is known as parasitic mode. Okay, so the flat ribbon like body, okay, this will ensure the maximum surface area. Okay, so they can absorb more and more nutrient. So if you talk about the example, then there is the tapeworm. Okay, so the tapeworm body, it is divided into segment that is called as, they have the segmented body that is known as proglottids. Okay, now this segmentation, it will help increasing their reproductive capabilities as well as the nutrient absorption from the host intestine. Okay, the second example is the flukes. The flukes are also known as trematoda, and there are flukes like Fasciola hepatica. They will have the leaf-shaped body. Okay, now this leaf-shaped body is ideal in terms of attachment and movement within the host tissue. Okay, so this is the first peculiar feature. The second is the absence of digestive system. Okay, so many parasitic flatworm, they will lack the digestive system altogether. Instead, they will absorb the pre-digested nutrient directly from their host throughout their body surfaces. Okay, through the tegument. So if you take the example of the tapeworm, then the tapeworm, they will display the absence of the digestive tract. Okay, and this will allow them to rely solely on their host digested foods. So they will rely on host digested food. So all the effort for the digestion of the food will be done by the host, and they act as a consumer only. Okay, so this will make their body more compact as well as efficient also. Okay, so they don't spend too much energy on their food breakdown. Now the third peculiar feature about the platyhelminth is that the presence of protective tegument. Okay, so the platyhelminth, their outer surface, okay, known as the teguments, is highly specialized. So this tegument is highly specialized. Okay, okay, and it will provide the protection against the host digestive enzyme and immune response. Okay, so this tegument, it will provide protection okay, from host digestive enzymes as well as the immune response, and the tegument, it will also help in absorption of nutrients. So if we take the example of schistoma, that is the fluke, okay, they will have the tegument that is coated with the microvilli. It will increase their nutrient uptake from the host bloodstream. So now let's talk about the fourth peculiar feature. Okay, so they will have the highly developed reproductive system. So this is must, student, okay. So why this highly developed reproductive system is required for the parasitic organism? Because this will ensure their survival, okay, and it is also helping in them to spreading in new host, okay. So this feature of highly developed reproductive system ensure their survival as well as their spread. So they will produce a large number of eggs, many of which have the protective shells also, okay, or that is the adaptation for their dispersal, okay. So if we talk about the examples, then in the tapeworm, so that have the segmented body, okay, known as the proglotid, okay. So the proglotid contains the thousands of egg, okay, thousands of eggs, so which are released in the host ficus to infect new individual also. And if we talk about the liver fluke, they will also produce thousands of egg to complete its complex life cycle that will involving the multiple host, okay. So they also rely on the multiple host, okay. The fifth feature, the peculiar feature about the platyhelminth is that they have the complex life cycle, okay. So many parasitic helminths, okay, they have life cycle that will involve multiple hosts. As well as different developmental stages. Now this adaptation, they will increase their chances of survival as well as their transmission also. So they will exhibit the complex life cycle, okay. The sixth peculiar feature is the attachment structure, okay. So the parasitic flatworm, they will have the specialized structure, okay, for attachment to their host, enabling them to remain in their places while feeding, okay. So in case of tapeworm, they will have the hooks and sucker on their head, okay. So their head will possess the hook and the sucker to firmly attach to the intestinal wall of the host. And if we talk about the flukes, they will all have the oral sucker and ventral sucker, okay, for attachment as well as the feeding, okay. The seventh important peculiar feature about the parasitic platyhelminth is the immune invasion. So it has to survive on the host, so it has to invade the immune response of the host, okay, then only they can survive. So they have to evade the host immune system using various mechanisms. So some can, what they can do, some can mimic host antigens, okay. So if they mimic the host antigen, they will avoid the detection, okay. and certain species, they will produce the substances, okay, that will suppress the immune response. So student, I hope it is clear to you that they have to evade the immune system of the host. Okay, so they have to either avoid their detection, or they will suppress the immune response of the host. Okay, and the last peculiar feature about the parasitic platyhelminth is in terms of their energy efficiency. So since they are dependent on others, so they don't require very high energy, so they platyhelminths, they require very less energy, okay, compared to the free living organism, as they are completely dependent on their host for nourishment and locomotion within the host body. Okay, so if we talk about the tapeworm, okay, so their simple structure focuses on reproduction and absorption, rather than complex organ system. Okay, so if we conclude, student, then the parasitic platyhelminth, they are marvelously adapted to their parasitic lifestyle. So the peculiar feature, I will repeat it again, they will have the protective teguments, they have the reproductive power and the immune evasion system. Okay, so this will help them to exploit the host system efficiently, ensuring their survival and the propagation. So this is all in this video. If you have any doubt, you can just ask me in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video.